Well, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving and found some great deals on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Now let's take a look at the new games coming the week of December 2nd, 2025. My name is Stefan. This is Parents Guide Gaming. If you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe.
The first game on the list is Simogo Legacy Collection. This comes on Nintendo Switch 2 and PC. The rating is teen. Content descriptions, mild violence. This collection gathers 7 distinct games from Simogo's early mobile era, in which its own mood, mechanic, and narrative flavor. The games include Cosmo Spin, Bumpy Road, Beat Sneak Bandit, Year Walk, The Device 6, The Sailor's Dream, and SPLT. Now let's take a look at Let It Die Inferno. This game on PlayStation 5 and PC. The rating is mature. Content descriptions, blood, violence. Step into the boots of an ageless warrior, diving straight into the darkness just to beat what waits inside. Fighting leans heavily on close-up brawling, using 2 weapons once that trigger unique moves when chained together. Each attempt mixes solo fights with real players. You spawn into private pockets packed with threats and rivals. Press forward chasing goals and gear, then bail out before losing it all. If you die, gear gone, body scrapped. But skills stay, stacking slowly so future dives go further, hit harder, and maybe even slay the big monsters guarding the deep. Now let's take a look at Popucom. This comes on Nintendo Switch. The rating is everyone 10 and up. Content descriptions, comic mischief, fantasy violence, and mild language. Popucom is a vibrant, cooperative 3D puzzle platformer that fuses color-matching combat with platforming and environmental puzzles. Popucom builds its entire experience around mandatory cooperation. 2 players wield rainbow blasters with different color palettes and must coordinate shots to create match 3 combos that pop blob-like enemies, turning every encounter into a fast, communication-driven puzzle. This design is intentionally unplayable solo. The next game on our list is Blood Refresh Supplied. This got on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, and PC. The rating is mature. Content descriptions, intense violence, blood and gore, language. You play as Caleb, an undead gunslinger betrayed by his demonic master, rising from the grave to hunt Trogog and his lieutenants across a grim Lovecraftian world. The remaster preserves the original tone and campaign while expanding experience with new episodes crafted to reflect Blood's brutal spirit. Next up is Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. This got on Nintendo Switch 2. The rating is teen. Content descriptions, animated blood, and violence. Samus suddenly finds herself in a strange planet called Viros. She has weird mind powers and needs to figure out who or what gave them to her. She will need to dodge hostile aliens and sneaky space pirates lurking around. You move through the world from a first-person view. Combat is fast, with full of energy blast, rockets, plus fire and ice strikes. She can tweak where her shots go, bend beams mid-air if needed. The skill helps her trigger hidden systems left by some forgotten civilization. Activate one switch, another path opens. It keeps the hunt going. Samus has high speed bike now that lets her dash across rough terrain, jump gaps, and reach places that'll take forever on foot. Now let's dive into Octopath Traveler 0. This got on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch 2, and PC. The rating is teen. Content descriptions, blood, fantasy violence, language, and suggestive themes. The tale kicks off in Wishvale, right in the middle of a celebration cut short when fiery flames rip through the streets. Instead of just one road ahead, you're thrown into options. Chase payback or rebuild what's broken, decisions that ripple through orchestra over time. Along the way, more than 30 unique characters can join your cause, some sticking close while others take their own paths, making squads bigger than before, sometimes much bigger. Combat plays out turn by turn, spice things up with old school break the boost mechanics, keeping things sharp like the bravery default, only tweaked with flavor from the early Octopath fights. Now let's take a look at Routine. This got on Xbox Series X and PC. The rating is teen. Content descriptions, violence, blood, and partial nudity. Routine is a sci-fi horror game played from a first-person perspective, taking place on a deserted base on the moon, built like how people in the 1980s imagined. Things start calm, but get intense once you realize the machines there see you as danger. You land at this lunar outpost where some parts are broken dorm rooms, others feel like silent shopping halls from Frozen in Time. Clues about why everything fell apart come slowly, uncovering step by step. Instead of allies, you'll get malfunctioning bots hunting you down. The deeper you go, the heavier the loneliness weighs. Now let's take a look at Thief VR Legacy of Shadow. This is coming on PlayStation VR 2, MetaQuest, and PC. The rating is teen. Content descriptions: violence. You're Magpie, a tough thief scrapping in the city, a grim maze of steam-powered towers run by Baron Ulysses Norcrest, where City Watch hunts trouble nonstop. After pulling off a job, you snag an old relic linked to past events, getting tangled up in a plot that could bring everything crashing down. The story nods to earlier games. Now let's dive into Skate Story. This got on PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch 2, and PC. The rating is everyone. Content descriptions: crude humor, mild fancy violence. You play as a demon made of glass and pain, bound by a deal with the devil. Skate through the underworld's empty lands, reach the moon, and swallow it to earn your freedom. Failure means shattering into pieces, an ever-present risk that underpins the game's tone and challenges. Fluid skating emphasizes ollies, kick flips, and grinds. The momentum-driven traversal across hunting liminal spaces rather than arena score chasing. And the last game on today's list with the full description is Yakuza 0's Director's Cut. This got on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and PC. The rating is mature. Content descriptions: blood, intense violence, sexual content, strong language, and use of alcohol. Yakuza 0 Director's Cut is an enhanced edition of the 2015 origin story set in 1980s Japan, following Kiro and Matamata through an epic crime drama, ambitions, betrayal, and survival. You alternate between Kiro and Matamata across Tokyo and Osaka's entertainment districts, experiencing intersecting narratives from both sides of the underworld. Each character wields 3 distinct fighting styles, with environmental weapons, bicycles, signposts, and more used for brutal balls. And the rest of the games on today's list are also coming out, but no information was available.
Well, that's all the games out for this week. If you like the content, please subscribe. If you want to help the channel out, please support us on Patreon. If you want to follow Parents Guide to Gaming on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. And thanks for watching.